Can you see my screen? So you will have a competence between each other. Okay, I will start. Here we go. Number 1, did Max play football? Okay, the correct answer is yes, he did. So in the past simple, we answered with the auxiliary verb. So in the question we have did Max play football? Check that our verb is in the base form and we have our subject. The answer is yes, he did. What do you think is the negative form? Or how can we say no? The negative is no.
No, he did not.
Okay, did not or no, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's the negative. But in this case, according to the picture, it was positive. So yes, he did. Let's continue. Okay, second question. Where did Alex live? There is no answer, but the correct answer is he lived in New York. He lived in New York, according to the picture. Next one. How long did Peter work? He worked. Okay, he worked. We're talking about the past, okay? So in this case, our structure in past is the person, then the verb in the past simple form, he worked till 9 o'clock. Probably you are not very familiarized with the topic because you were absent last classes, but we will continue practicing today. We're going to have like a review. So let's continue. Number 4, last year. Okay, what is the past of go? Went, perfect. Last year I went to Central Park on holiday. So that's past simple. Thank you, Daniel. Let's continue with the number 5. When was his English course? Correct. The correct one was his English course was. Yes, as you can see in the question, we have this part. This is the past of the verb to be. So when was his English course? His English course was on Thursday. Okay, I visit lots of interesting places. I was with 2 friends of mine. Perfect. Number 7, which is the past form of the verb eat? Okay, the past form of the verb eat is ate, correct? Let's continue. What is the negative sentence of he wrote a book? What's the negative? Perfect, very good. He didn't write a book. That's the correct answer. So this is an affirmative sentence in here. In the affirmative, we have the subject, he, then the verb in past, wrote, and wrote is irregular verb. And then we have the complement. He wrote a book. In the negative form, we need the subject and then what auxiliary verb. He didn't. And then what happened to my verb? Is that in past or in present?
In present?
That's right, it's in present. Because it's in present because we already have our auxiliary verb. We moved to a new house. That's the past simple. This is in present. Number 10. What is the past form of the verb draw? Past form, the past of draw is drew. Write the sentence in simple past. Jane the bus missed. Janet the bus. Okay, the past is Janet missed the bus. What did you do last Monday? What did you eat last Monday? Very good. Let me write a summary here. Yes, no questions. And the other are information questions. So in yes, no questions, the answers are yes or no. So for example, did you have breakfast in the morning? Did you have breakfast in the morning, Daniel? Yes or no?
Yes.
So your answer is yes, I did. Yes, I did. So in here, we are using one more time our auxiliary, as you can see. Then in the information questions are to give more information. For example, what did you eat in the morning? What did you eat in the morning? I ate.
Yes, I did. Milk.
Okay, I ate milk. I ate milk. So this is to give more information. That's the difference. Aquí ya, si se dan cuenta, tenemos más información. We have more information. And let's check. In this one, we only have did you. We start with the auxiliary verb. Empezamos directamente con el verbo auxiliar. And then there is my person, you, and then there is my verb in the base form and my complement. In the information questions, we have the WH question or the information question word. Ajá. Aquí ya tenemos un qué. What other words do you know? We have what, when, what others?
W question.
Yes, WH questions. They are called sometimes like that because of the beginning of the letters. When, where, what else?
Who,
Who exactly, that's right.
when, and
When, why. Why to ask the reason, para preguntar el por qué, las razones. Ajá, when, where, who, why. So when is related to the time, where to the place. For example, where did you eat in the morning? Where? I ate.
how.
I ate in my house. Okay. Remember, complete sentences. I ate in my house. Who did you eat with? I ate with
My mom.
complete sentence.
I
Ate.
ate with my mom.
I ate with my mom. And there are some others that are like how often, how many, how much, how, what time, and there are some other questions. But well, this is important. First is the information word question, and there is our auxiliary verb. Remember that in the other one, en esta empezábamos primero con our auxiliary verb. In the other one, we start first with a question word, and then we have our person, auxiliary verb person, and then our verb in base form. Okay, so we're going to continue practicing. There is no problem. Don't worry, we will be practicing if you don't understand at all. Let's continue. Number 14. Write the affirmative sentence, she was not pretty. No, the correct sentence is she was pretty. She was pretty. So we only have to omit this. To make the affirmative of she was not pretty, we say she was pretty. Number 15. Okay, the teacher was nice and the students were very clever. Was and were. Teacher, the teacher, how many persons do we have in here? 1, 2, 3 more. How many persons?
One.
Only one, exactly, the teacher. What about the students? Singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural, exactly. So in this case, for example, we have the teacher, singular. The students, plural. Okay, singular. Here we go. With singular subjects, we generally use was. I was, she was, he was, it was, my mother was, my father was, the teacher was. And then with plural, we generally use were. Where. So where goes with plural nouns. For example, the students in the children is plural. The parents. Do you know what is the parents?
Yes.
The parents are the mother and the father, right? So the parents, okay, and my grandparents, for example, my grandparents. So with that we use where. Please remember to take notes, okay? So the teacher, singular goes with was, plural goes with where. Let's continue. The past simple of see. Okay, the past simple of see is saw. Like in this case, but we saw a beautiful waterfall. Do you know what is a waterfall? Did you check the picture? Did you see the picture?
Manantial.
No, not exactly. A waterfall means cascada. Okay, let's continue. This is very easy. You can do it. This is very, very easy. What's the past simple of love? Loved. With ed at the end. I loved pizza when I was a child. What kind of verb is this one? Regular or irregular verb? Regular or irregular? Regular or irregular? Tell me.
Irregular.
Irregular. No, this verb is regular. How do we know it? ¿Cómo sabemos eso? Because most of the regular verbs finish in ed or they finish in ied. But at the end, they finish in ed. In the irregular verbs, in the case of the irregular verbs, they change their form. For example, regular verb, loved. In present, we have loved. Irregular, for example, this one, see. What's the past simple of see?
Saw.
So as the movie. ¿Han visto esa película? Have you ever seen that movie? They are very bloody movies, but I like them. So the past simple of see is so. What can you see here? They change their form. Ya no tenemos en pasado sit. No decimos sit. We don't say that. In English, we say so. We say so. Okay, perfect. Let's continue. Okay, we have she not listened to the radio yesterday. What time? Did, perfect, very good. What time did the train leave? The past form of speak. The past form is spoke. We have to study a lot these verbs. Okay, thank you. Well, in this case, as only you were playing, Dania, this is the ghost. The second ghost is the winner, and the first place is for Dania. Thank you very much, Dania, for playing. Okay, Dania and Alberto. Alberto, tell us something. Tell us at least hi. Hi by via chat. Okay, I am going to share with you a board game. Okay, class. This is the board game that we are going to check in here. It says, there are some questions in here. For example, when were you born? Were you at school yesterday? Was the weather sunny yesterday? And some other questions in here. So we're going to play this. We're going to take turns. Okay, Dania, this is your turn. Let's check. Okay, so Dania, you got 5. So let's go to our questions. Can you see the questions? No. Oh, yes, sorry, I stopped sharing. Was your breakfast good today? Tell me. Go to page 92 on your books. I am going to start asking you some questions. So, Dania, how often do you go to the beach? How often? Always, sometimes, never, the last summer. How often do you go to the beach?
Sometimes
Lilian, how often do you go to the beach?
I go to rarely.
Okay. Dania, how often do you go running?
I often
Okay, I often go running. Lilian, how often do you go bike riding?
I go riding sometimes.
I sometimes go bike riding. Can you repeat the idea, Lilian? I sometimes go bike riding.
I sometimes go bike riding.
That's good. Okay, Lilian, the next question. When do you go for a walk? In the mornings, in the evenings, at night? When do you go for a walk?
I go for a walk in the morning.
In the mornings, okay. And Dania, do you go swimming? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do you go swimming?
no, I don't.
No, I don't. Lilian, when do you go for a drive? In the morning, in the afternoon?
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon, okay, perfect, pretty good. How often do you go for a drive?
I go for a drive. I sometimes for a drive.
I sometimes go for a drive. Perfect, very good. Listen.
Page 92. Exercise 1. Vocabulary. Outdoor activities. Read and listen. 1,
Go to the beach.
2,
Go running.
3,
Go bike riding.
4,
Go for a walk.
5,
Go swimming.
6.
Go for a drive.
Now listen.
Okay, Dania, pronunciation for the number 1.
Go to the beach.
Thank you. Lilian, pronunciation for number 2.
Go running.
Okay, Dania, number 3.
Go bike riding.
Okay, Lilian, number 4.
Go for
Okay, Dania, number 5.
Go swimming.
Thank you. And Lilian, the last one.
go for a drive.
Thank you. Okay. We have how often, and the other one is? What's the other one, girls?
What?
When. The other one is when. Okay, so one question. How often do you go to the beach? How often do you go to the beach? Or when do you go to the beach? Okay, what possibilities do we have in the number 1? We can say what? Always. That's the most common. What else?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Never. Rarely.
Okay. Sometimes,
Often.
never. What else?
Often.
Usually. Often. What else?
Ever.
Frequently.
Rarely.
Usually.
Usually, exactly. Hardly ever, you can say hardly ever. Hardly ever is like rarely. Casi nunca, hardly ever. Any questions with vocabulary? No questions. Then we have when. What options, what possibilities do we have to answer to this question? When? We can refer to the parts of the day, for example, in the morning.
In the weekend.
Well, in that case, you say on weekend.
The year.
Okay, to talk about the frequency, we can say in the morning, and then we can say, for example, at noon. What is at noon? At noon is?
Mediodía.
Exactly. That's right. What's the opposite of at noon?
Medianoche.
In English? It's very, very at midnight. In the morning, at noon, at midnight, that's 12 a.m. And what else? In the afternoon. Or in the evening. In the evening, at night. Yes, we have a lot of options. Okay. How often, Lilian, how often do you go for a walk at night? How often do you go for a walk?
I always go for a walk.
I always go for a walk. Okay, Dania, when do you go for a walk?
In the morning.
In the mornings. Okay, perfect. That is good. 133. It's here. Okay, it says more outdoor activities. So we have go horseback riding, go sailing, play golf, go rollerblading, go snorkeling, go rock climbing, go ice skating, and the last one is go windsurfing. So here you can find the pictures which illustrate each phrase. Do you have any questions?
Page 133. Vocabulary Booster.
¿Por qué?
Unit 11. More outdoor activities. Read and listen. 1,
Go horseback riding.
2,
Go sailing.
3,
Play golf.
4,
Go rollerblading.
5,
Go snorkeling.
6,
Go rock climbing.
7,
Go ice skating.
8.
Go windsurfing.
Perfect.
Now-
Okay. We're going to make sentences in past simple with these activities in here. What can you tell me about the first one, about the first girl? For example, in here we have, this is the first example. She, because it's a woman, she went horseback riding. She went horseback riding last Saturday. Yes, this is an example. So this is what we're going to do with the others. What can you tell me about the number 2? They went sailing. They went sailing. Can you please tell me a complement of time? They went sailing.
They went sailing on the weekend.
Okay, on the weekend. Thank you, Lilian. Okay, Tania, what can you tell me about picture number 3?
He played in golf.
He, pero in past, he
Played
played golf. Can you please tell me a complement of plays? He played golf in?
la.
For example, we can say in the field or in the golf field. Ajá, en el campo de golf. Okay. Go rollerblading. Lilian, tell me a sentence describing the girl. She
She went rollerblading
rollerblading.
because it's the sport is your sport favorite.
Okay. She went rollerblading rollerblading because it is her favorite sport. It is her favorite sport. Can you please help me to read it one more time, Lilian?
She went rollerblading because it is her favorite sport.
Okay, thank you. Go snorkeling. Dania, tell me.
He went rock.
I will clear so I can go down, sorry. He went snorkeling. Where? He went snorkeling. He went snorkeling, for example, I don't know, he went snorkeling to Los Cabos, for example. Okay, number 6, go rock climbing. Lilian, what can you tell me about that picture in past?
He went rock climbing.
Tell me a complement of place.
He rock climbing. Because this is sport learning when was chilled.
Okay, let's do it step by step, paso a paso. So he went rock climbing because what?
Because was sport
Okay,
learning.
okay. So we need, remember that we need the subject. Who does the action? ¿Quién hace la acción? In that case, is it. He went rock climbing because it was the sport he practiced. Probably he practiced when.
You chilled.
When he was a child. Okay, perfect, very good. Go ice skating. Dulce, what can you tell me about that one? For example, probably is a woman, so we can say she what? She went. Probably we can say she went ice skating last December. Last December to what place? To Canada, for example. Go windsurfing. We can start with this. On vacation, he went windsurfing to what place? Tell me a place. Tell me a complement of place. Lilian. On vacation, he went going surfing 2.
To Cozumel.
Okay, to Cozumel. Thank you very much. Okay, so now girls, let's go back one more time to our lesson on page 92. Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations, then check the correct picture to complete each statement. So we have number 1, Rosalie went. We have to write the complement. Number 2, she's going. We have to write the complement, choose the complement, A or B. They are going, choose the complement, A or B. And number 4, he went, choose the complement, A or B. Okay, Lilian, tell me, what activities do we have in here?
Drive.
Next one, the number 2, what activity can you see here? Dulce? Dulce is as absent. Dania, can you please tell me what's the activity in here?
She going swimming.
And what's the activity in here?
She going. She go for a walk.
Goes for a walk. Okay, only tell me the phrase, solo la frase. Okay, number 3, continue, Lilian. What's this activity?
They're going running.
Probably is go running, and in this one?
They going bike riding.
Bike riding. Okay, Dania, what's the activity in the next one? Go what?
Go swimming.
Go swimming, and in the next one? Go
Bike riding.
by riding. Okay, listen and please check which one is the correct, okay? A or B, listen.
Page 92. Exercise 3. Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations, then check the correct picture to complete each statement. Conversation 1.
Where's Rosalie?
I'm not sure. She said she wanted to go for a drive.
Well, she didn't. Her car's still here.
Well, maybe she went for a walk. The weather's great, and she loves to walk.
Oh, you're right. I see her on the street in front of the house.
Conversation 2.
Want to go to the beach?
Sure, but I don't want to go swimming. I want to relax. I went running this morning.
That's fine. You can just sit and read if you want, but I'm going swimming.
Sounds like a plan to me. What time?
How's noon?
Great.
Conversation 3.
I'd like to go bike riding. What about you?
I went bike riding yesterday. What about a run?
Actually, I went running this morning.
So what would you like to do?
Let's just go for a walk. That's always nice.
Conversation 4.
I'd really like to go swimming. Want to come along with me?
I'd like to, but I'm working this afternoon.
But today's Saturday. I thought you only worked from Monday to Friday.
I usually do, but this week I didn't work on Tuesday or Wednesday.
How come?
I went bike riding with my cousin, so I'm working today to make up the time.
Now listen again and check your work. Conversation 1.
Where's Rosalie?
I'm not sure. She said she wanted to go for a drive.
Well, she didn't. Her car's still here.
Well, maybe she went for a walk. The weather's great, and she loves to walk.
Oh, you're right. I see her on the street in front of the house.
Conversation 2.
Want to go to the beach?
Sure, but I don't want to go swimming. I want to relax. I went running this morning.
That's fine. You can just sit and read if you want, but I'm going swimming.
Sounds like a plan to me. What time?
How's noon?
Great.
Conversation 3.
I'd like to go bike riding. What about you?
I went bike riding yesterday. What about a run?
Actually, I went running this morning.
So what would you like to do?
Let's just go for a walk. That's always nice.
Conversation 4.
I'd really like to go swimming. Want to come along with me?
I'd like to, but I'm working this afternoon.
But today's Saturday. I thought you only worked from Monday to Friday.
I usually do, but this week I didn't work on Tuesday or Wednesday.
How come?
I went bike riding with my cousin, so I'm working today to make up the time.
Okay, girls. So tell me, what is the number 1? Rosalie went
For a drive?
for a drive. No, the correct answer is letter B. Let's listen why.
Walk.
Page 92. Exercise 3. Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations, then check the correct picture to complete each statement. Conversation 1.
Where's Rosalie?
I'm not sure. She said she wanted to go for a drive.
Well, she didn't. Her car's still here.
So why she didn't went for a drive? Because her car is there, okay? So let's listen and check.
Well, maybe she went for a walk. The weather's great, and she loves to walk.
Oh, you're right. I see her on the street in front of the house.
So at the end, they say that probably she went for a walk.
She's going swimming.
Swimming, that's the correct answer. Number 3, they are going
They are going a walk.
for a walk. Exactly. Number 4, he went.
He went
He
for
went
bike riding.
bike riding.
He went bike riding. Exactly. Very good, girls. Okay. I just wanted to project the script. Quería proyectarles la parte escrita de listening, but I don't have it. Okay, girls. Okay.
To the conversation, match the sentences, parts that go together, drag the first part to the correct place.
Place, okay.
So, tell me about your day.
Okay. I got up at 7, then I got dressed and I put on my makeup before breakfast.
What time did you eat breakfast?
At about 8. Then I went to work. I came home at 6:30, 6:45.
What did you do for dinner?
Well, Paul and I made dinner together between 7 and 7:30. Then he took a shower and I took a bath, and then we went to bed at around 10.
I am going to play it twice so you can listen for more details.
So, tell me about your day.
Okay. I got up at 7, then I got dressed and I put on my makeup before breakfast.
What time did you eat breakfast?
At about 8. Then I went to work. I came home at 6:30, 6:45.
What did you do for dinner?
Well, Paul and I made dinner together between 7 and 7:30. Then he took a shower and I took a bath, and then we went to bed at around 10.
Thank you very much. Okay, so at 7 a.m., what did she do at 7 a.m.? She got up and got dressed. They went to bed. She ate breakfast. She came home from work. They made dinner together. What did she do at 7 a.m.?
She ate breakfast.
No, incorrect. At 7 a.m., she got up and got dressed. What did she do at 10 p.m.? Listen.
So, tell me about your day.
Okay. I got up at 7, then I got dressed and I put on my makeup before breakfast.
What time did you eat breakfast?
At about 8. Then I went to work. I came home at 6:30, 6:45.
What did you do for dinner?
Well, Paul and I made dinner together between 7 and 7:30. Then he took a shower and I took a bath, and then we went to bed at around 10.
Okay, at about 10 p.m., what?
They
They
went
made
to
dinner together.
They went to bed. At about 8 a.m.,
she ate breakfast.
between 7 and 7:30
They made dinner
together.
She came home from work.
That's right. Reading comprehension. Dania, can you please help me to read the instructions?
Read about the weekends of their people who went to famous place. Click in the correct.
Who visit beaches? Yoko, John, or Luz?
Luz.
That's right, because it's the one that went to Cancun, and it says that the beaches were just beautiful, it says there. Who didn't travel with a husband or a wife?
Yoko Mihara, ¿no?
Exactly. Who ate dinner on a boat?
John Bames.
Perfect. The last one. Who ate French food?
Luz Rodriguez.
The answer was the first one. Okay, girls. Very good. Thank you for your time. This is all for today.